Next property we'll look at is align items. And the default value for align items is stretch. But nothing will occur when we add that in because they're already stretched top to bottom. But how about we add flex start? And that will push those guys up to the top of the container and just use their inherent height based on the content, so it won't sort of stretch them out across the height of the flex container. We can also add flex end and center. So center could definitely be useful to center items in the viewport height or in the center of flex container. Flex items and flex align content is also another element that we can use. And I'm going to add center. And this only works if you've got flex wrap added, because we'll see it happen when those items wrap. You can see that as I wrap it, the align content property keeps those items in the center. Let's go flex start, and it should put it to the top. And flex end, put it to the bottom. And also we've got space between, space around, and we've got stretch as well. Let's try space around. See that's spaced out those elements, but that's only when it's wrapping, like so. Last thing I want to look at, and maybe I'll get rid of both of those properties. And we're going to look at flex grow. And flex grow you apply to the children. To the flex items. So I'm going to apply it to the individual items, and the rules that I've set up, or the classes that I've set up that individualize them, are these green, blue, orange, and purple. So I'm going to add the flex grow property to one of those to start with, flex grow. And flex grow, the values that you include with flex grow are number strings, so 0 to whatever. And so I've applied flex grow to the green item here, and I'm going to add 1 in there. So what that does is that it, for just that one element, it forces that element to stretch to the full width. Okay, so if there's any space left over, it will force that element to stretch to fill that space. So let me take that out, pop it into orange. So the orange now will stretch and fill that space out. So you can see how useful that might be for flexible desktop layouts where your center column maybe needs to be responsive, but your outer columns you want to remain static. We can add flex grow to multiple columns. Currently, if I add flex grow to the blue and the orange, they're going to be equal. They're going to take up equal space and then flex in that equal space. But if I change that ratio from 1 to 2, let's see what happens there. So the background blue is taking up a value equivalent to 1, whereas orange is more or less taking up twice that much space.